I heard the wildest case this morning. Did you know a third of couples who own businesses say the work is a strain on their marriage? For the couple I met today, their failed business started a chain reaction in their marriage.
Divorce court is now in session.
Mr. and Mrs. Ware, you have been married for how long?
7 years.
7 years. You do not want to be married anymore. Underlying these problems is in part your professions. You are a stripper and you are a webcam porn
Yeah. Webcam porn.
operator, or
Model.
what's the job classification?
Model. Webcam porn model. Webcam porn model.
Model.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
I'd ask, but I don't think I want to know.
It's probably enough information.
You say in the beginning what you were doing wasn't a problem with your husband, but it became a problem later on. Why don't you explain what happened?
Well, when I met Robert, we met at a party. I gave him my number. I really didn't acknowledge him that much because I was going through other things at the time. Maybe a couple months down the road, I went to pick up one of my friends, and he happened to be there, and he approached me and was like, "I know you." I said, "No." He was like, "Yes," and he read off my number to me, and I was like, "Oh, yeah?" And he was like, "Well," he reminded me of when we met at the party, and then I started to remember
Right.
when we met. Everything was good. He came to work with me every night at the club. Everything was wonderful. We started to catch feelings. November came. I had asked him if he wanted to get married, and we agreed that we would. 2 months.
You asked him?
Yes, I asked him if we.
How long you been together before you asked him?
We met in about May, so about 7 months.
7
we were
months.
together, yes.
All right.
And then 2 months after, we found out I was pregnant, so we postponed our wedding for a whole nother year.
Now, back in the day when you found out you were pregnant, you brought the wedding forward and not postponed it, but it's a different day and time. I get that part. Go ahead.
We could have had it while I was pregnant, but I didn't want to be pregnant in a wedding dress. So. We had our daughter. 6 days after we had her, she passed away. And 6 weeks after I had her, you go into the doctor and get checked for everything. Well, I found out that my husband had cheated and gave me an STD. And I carried it from May till after she was born. And I've never lost anything before, so it was really, really hard for me. I didn't know how to deal with it. I didn't know how to feel about him. I didn't know how to feel about losing our daughter. It was just so much.
And that's got nothing to do with the fact you never lost anything before, because you losing a kid is totally different from the loss of anything else. That's just in the realm of it's just not supposed to happen, and it's so very wrong. And I'm sorry for you. Do you believe that that circumstance altered your relationship with Mr. Ware?
Yes.
In what way?
In very many ways. When it first happened, I was still grieving, so I needed him there with me. But at the same time, it was like I didn't know how to feel because the fact that you cheated on me when we were engaged,
and you
I
were
was
resentful
pregnant.
and angry. You didn't know if that wrong that he did took that life from you. I understand that. Mr. Ware, is she fairly accurate about the events that she's told me about so far?
Yeah. Yes, she's
How
fairly
do you
accurate.
believe that loss affected your marriage? Did it change how you felt about her?
It brought up a lot of arguments, of course, because I did research. I don't feel that the STD caused the death of our child, so that brought up a whole lot of issues. And I understand her grieving process is different than mine. So I lost both of my parents at 8. So, you know what I mean? And when our daughter died, she died in my arms while I was asleep. So
Did you appreciate her grieving process? In other words, though it was different from yours, did you help her through it? Or
I feel I
did you
did.
choose to grieve in your own way and let her grieve on her own?
No, I feel that I helped her through it. Her grieving process was different from mine in a way. I shell up. She, in my opinion, more or less seeked attention from other people. You know, so.
She sought attention from other people?
Yeah.
She was seeking support, is what she was seeking. You lose a child, you're so empty. You are so lost. You are so needy.
You seek emotional support, not physical.
Okay. Do you believe she started seeing other men?
I can't believe she was seeing other men before that. I just wasn't paying attention because I had never caught her cheating. So when the time that I did caught her cheating, that's when I started paying attention.
When did you catch her cheating, before or after the baby?
After the baby. After she caught me cheating and we lost the baby, we had a long conversation about how we was gonna stick together. This is gonna make us stronger. She wouldn't cheat on me, and we went from there. And then about a year, probably about a year after we moved to Phoenix is when I found the first time that she was cheating.
Were you cheating on him?
Yes, Your Honor.
With whom and what? Well, no names, but how did that happen?
Just somebody I met. I felt betrayed. Before our daughter and after she died, I had never cheated on him. I wouldn't even dream of it. He was my life, my everything. I did everything for that man. And when I found out that he cheated, I felt betrayed in every aspect.
In every way?
In every way.
Do you kind of get that part, though?
Yeah, I mean, I get where she's coming from. I don't agree with it. I understand it.
I don't agree with it either. I don't think cheating on somebody in retaliation is ever the way to go.
Right.
But she forgave you for your cheating.
Right.
Have you forgiven her for hers?
Too many times.
So you just did it once and she's done it regularly?
I didn't do it once. It became a game, back and forth.
Yeah.
So I guess with the first time I caught her cheating, she had went to South Dakota for a stripping trip. I was still in Arizona running our business, our dog grooming business, and taking care of her daughters. And I got a phone call from a friend that said, "Hey, are you still married to your wife?" And I said, "Yeah, why?" "Well, she's here at this water park with her daughter and this guy, and they're all sitting there eating and laughing." I said, "You're lying. Send me a picture." So she sent me a picture. And as soon as she sent me the picture, of course, I called her. I didn't get no answer. I got an answer about an hour later. She told me she seen somebody there that she knew. She didn't come with them. She didn't eat with them, none of that. And we argued, like, the whole time she was driving home. And then a little while later, I found out the whole time I'm arguing with her, she's giving this dude a ride home. He right there in the passenger seat beside her.
So everything just fell apart.
It did.
Everything fell apart. I got it.
It did.
I mean, everybody was doing whatever they needed to do. Is that accurate?
That's accurate. But in my situation, I didn't agree to an open relationship. It was this, if you're not going with me, and I already don't trust you, do you expect me to trust you now?
Have you been living together for years but find that splitting up is as complicated as getting a divorce? Call toll-free at 1-877-311-2222 or visit our website at divorcecourt.com. Follow us on Facebook and Instagram at Divorce Court. Mr. Ware, you say you don't think your wife really knows what she wants. What do you mean by that?
By that I mean, like, in a way, okay, for example, we lost our dog grooming business. We planned to move to DC. That was her idea. And I hadn't been home in like 10 years. So I'm like, awesome, let's do it. So we sell all our assets, cars, four-wheelers, couches, everything. And we plan to move to DC. We get a U-Haul, all that. 3 days before it's time to go, she tells me she's not ready. She needs to find herself. So I'm like, what do you mean you're not ready? You need to find yourself. She's like, I'm just not ready. I need to find myself. So I said, well, okay, I'm going to DC. And she's like, well, I'll come down there later after I find myself, get everything figured out. And I'm like, okay, so you're going to keep staying here, messing with your ex-boyfriends? You think I'm going to go to D.C. and just wait on you? I'm going to go to D.C. and do me.
What happened with the dog grooming business in D.C.? Did it occur like that?
No. A part of it was because the clientele we were dealing with was racist. They weren't too happy about him grooming their dog. I would have a lot of complaints about it. It's wrong. I had wanted to move to D.C., but I felt that Robert needed to go down and get a job. If I would have went to D.C. with him at the time, it would have been worse on us, more stressful than what we're already
But did he know that going in? I mean, did you say, hey, let's go, and then right when you got ready to go, you backed out?
We both agreed to go. We felt that our life would be better there. And I just...
Well, let me ask you this. Did you have another dude where you were? Was that,
No,
did that
not at
at
that
all
time.
play a part in it? Because it seems to me that you two had an open relationship after a while. I mean, everybody was doing whatever they
Yes.
needed to
Yeah,
do.
in
Is that accurate?
That's accurate. But in my situation, I didn't agree to an open relationship. It was this, you know, if you're not going with me, and I already don't trust you, do you expect me to trust you now? Because when we moved, I just caught her cheating with her ex-boyfriend. I can't say cheating. She was hanging out with him.
Right.
I can't put a finger on it, but she was
Right,
hanging
right.
out with him. And so I'm like, I'm gonna move to D.C. and you're gonna stay here and find yourself? Find yourself where? In the bed? So.
Well, what happened in South Dakota?
We met in South Dakota. That's where we did the best. That's where our relationship was the best at. I did have to deal with a lot of the town girls saying stuff about him. I ignored it. A lot of them would say he tried to sleep with them while I was at work, and just, you know, I dealt with a lot of stuff. But I loved the man so much, and I didn't believe it. I didn't believe any of it.
That's always fascinated me. If somebody told me my boyfriend was cheating on me, I'm out.
Oh, yeah, this has been many of times. I've even been jumped by a girl because of him.
When women were telling you he was cheating on them, you saw that as the good times?
Yeah, because he was always with me. He was always with me. Always went to work, everything.
We was in the strip club. They was telling her anything. Hey, while you was on stage, your guy was outside in the car with me, or he was in the bathroom.
They just making up
But they was
stuff.
trying to get to her to get to
Uh-huh.
her money. That's what girls do in the strip club. If they make her mad, she not gonna make no money,
They
right?
was trying to get to you.
I'm not even with her, so why would I need? Why do I need to deny it?
Because you're denying it to the judge. I can't do this. I want to beat her. I'm sorry, Judge.
Do you believe an open marriage can work? Call now to vote. 855-70-DIVORCE. That's 855-70-DIVORCE. You'll receive some exclusive offers. If you would like your case to be heard on divorce court, call us toll-free at 1-877-311-2222 or log on to our website at divorcecourt.com. Follow us on Facebook and Instagram at Divorce Court. You know, my very next question to you, Mrs. Ware, was going to be just how done are you with him? And then I saw you pass him something as you were standing there. What did you pass him?
I gave him his wedding ring.
So this is you're for sure done, because I can see so much emotion in you.
I don't want it to be done, but he expects me to wait around for whatever I'm supposed to wait for till he's ready to come back to me. I can't do it. It's either now or I'm moving on.
Mr. Ware, what is your response to that? Are you asking her to wait until you get it together and do it, or are you done?
I'm done. I don't really have nothing I want her to wait around for. This is what I told her. At one point, you was my wife. I always had your back. I always be the father to her kids. They not my biological kids, but I've been there for them for 7 years. So if she had any problems, she can always come to me. If you got a problem with a dude, any of that, I'm gonna go deal with that. But I can't be with you. I can't give you my heart no more.
Has he been consistent with what he's saying, or does he do things or say things on occasion?
3 weeks ago, we had slept together in Phoenix.
3 weeks ago?
3 weeks ago, I was down in Phoenix and we slept together. I have texts that says he loves me. I have texts that says we can work on us, but we need time. It's going to take time.
Did you do that, Mr. Ware?
Nah, we didn't sleep together.
You didn't sleep together?
No, we didn't.
Yes, we did.
And I don't have a girlfriend.
That's our
You don't have a
I
girlfriend?
don't have
Yes,
a
he
girlfriend.
does.
I have a friend, but I don't have a girlfriend.
It's his girlfriend.
Well,
That they live together. Come on now.
who is
Sleep in the same bed. Whatever.
We are friends, and we working on the relationship, but I'm still in love with
who's
this woman
Tiffany
and trying to
then?
get
This
a friend.
is the girl that he lives with.
Yeah.
That he got a place with.
that she's not your girlfriend?
No, but I'll tell you how
Well,
I met
let's
her.
ask her. Let's ask Tiffany.
No, let's not, because I'll beat her up.
I can tell you how I met her.
Stay right back.
You gonna deny that you slept with me because of her?
I'm not even with
You
her, so why would I
slept
need?
with
Why
me,
do I need
Rico,
to deny it?
Because you're denying it to the judge. I can't do this. I want to beat her up. I'm sorry, Judge.
If you
I
need to
can't do
leave,
this.
leave. I don't want no assaults. If you need to go, go. Let me tell you something. Don't let that anger for her own you. You've been through
Ugly
too much.
ass
You're too beautiful. You have too many opportunities. Don't let anybody, no one, determine your future for your. If you hit her, you go to jail. She's not worth it. I don't know her. I did nothing against you, but it's just not worth it. I want you to live past that. I want you to live on.
But he goes around and threatens every dude that I talk to, and it's okay for
Yana,
him
can I
to
say
do
something?
that.
What I want you to do is this. In divorce court, couples tell me everything about their relationships. Want to share your experience? Join the conversation on our Twitter page at Divorce Court. On Facebook, check out other fans and their intimate issues. You know everybody has something to say about love. What's on your mind? What I want you to do is this. Live a larger life that has nothing to do with him. You live well, live passionately, and live it in a manner that has nothing to do with him. You have no children together. Jump up and down and applaud yourself on that one. You don't have to deal with it.
Yeah, and I can't
And I
have
want you
children
to
no more.
see that he is with somebody else. So don't believe it. In the text, in the sleeping together, I want you to
That's
have
why
this
he's
image
denying
in
it,
your
though.
head. You hang on to it.
that's-
Tiffany, if you come forward, please stand next to him.
Can I say something, Your Honor?
Yes, you can.
The whole reason why
And
I
she
know
looked
her.
pregnant. Is she pregnant, Rico?
No, she's not. The whole reason why I know her.
Judge.
Oh,
Judge.
hey, Tiffany,
Judge.
Tiffany, let me tell you something.
Yes, ma'am.
You got the man you want.
Married man.
You got the man you want. He's not going to be married much longer. Act like you got some class and some dignity.
Yes,
They've
ma'am.
been through a lot together. They lost a child together. They've had an extraordinary, long, involved, and complicated relationship. Don't come out here rubbing your tummy and looking all funny and all that.
Knowing that I can't have
That's so street. That's so gutter. Don't go gutter.
Okay.
We women have a hard enough time as it is. We need to respect one another. We need to hold one another up. Keep that image in your head. Don't take no more texts from him, and don't lie to her, even by innuendo.
What am I lying about?
When you text, "I still love you," all of that, that's lying by innuendo. That's that hook
Yeah,
I keep
I do,
telling
and I'm
you
trying to
about.
get over that. I ain't lying to
Don't
her.
say I'm trying to get over it. Be a man. Just stop. You know what
7
I
years?
mean?
No, I'm gonna be real with you. 7 years? How do I cut off love after 7 years? You don't
I've been
flip a
trying to
you
Oh,
don't
figure
flip a
that out.
let me tell you.
You
how-
don't flip a switch.
Hey, let me tell you how you do it.
How you do it? Tell me. Please
I'm
tell me.
telling you how to do it.
Because I'm finna do it today.
Yeah.
Yeah, tell me.
I'm not saying you can switch off love. What I'm saying is you can switch off contact. You can not
I
make
can't do that.
contact.
She texts me all the time.
But
That's
what I
involved.
want from you is to be man enough not to cause her any more pain. And I want you to be woman enough not to cause her any more pain. Do you understand?
Yes, ma'am, I agree.
That's all I'm asking for. Be dignified. Be better than. Rise up. Level up. You know where the gutter is. You've been in it. Let's get out. Okay?
Yep.
Good luck to all of you, and this matter is adjourned.
Thank you.
You go ahead.
What I was trying to make clear to Haley was that whenever a man is moving on in either act or by word, you need to believe him. Don't go with the maybe, don't go with the sometimes. Never ever make a man tell you he doesn't want you more than once.